Hey, this is Tim with TM Media again, and I wanted to go over graphic design forums and getting your work critiqued by and basically relying on the comments of these people in the forums. They're just basically my point in this video is to warn you, take a lot of these comments with a grain of salt. When you go into these forums, you get some good comments, and then you get some bad comments, and then you just get some ridiculous comments. So when you go in and you have a piece of material you want to show, if it's a website, if it's a design, whatever, I would take these comments very lightly, because I know some designers, and I know how tough it is to being an artist and a designer and just feeling like someone ripped down your house or the roof over your head when someone gives your website a bad review or a design a bad critique or something. Just first of all, find out what language they're using. If they sound professional, then they probably are a professional, and they're giving you what their professional opinion is. The language says it all. If they're talking basically and kind of easing you into what they think, and just giving you some constructive criticism, then that's good. But even then, they could be they could be looking at it as a different perspective. You don't know, and you don't know what they're looking at. If you're getting a critique, be specific on what you're wanting feedback on. Is it just the design in general? That leaves a lot of question marks. If it's maybe instead of saying the design in general, ask about the color, tell them the critique on the structure, and that. And if they add something other than that, then great. But I mean, that'd be a, if you want to get specific answers, ask specific questions rather than just shooting up an image up there and kind of letting it ride on and just saying, hey, what do you think? Because they don't know what project it's for. They don't know what target it's marketed towards. They just don't know much of anything other than, is this, and then they're basically, you're going to get people that are going to respond like, well, it's cool, or no, it sucks. I mean, that's pretty much the response you're going to get. So keep that in mind when you're really wanting a critique, and don't rely on these forums to be the master of all of what they say. I don't even care what forum, if it is, if it's graphic design forum or how design forum. You got people on there that just, some people know what they're talking about and some people don't, and some people are just pissed off at the world and want to bring you down with them. So really think about that when you're going into these forums and asking for comments on your material. I'm basically showing you some of the stuff we've done. We launched an application called Traffic Light, as you probably know, looking at previous videos, and just kind of show you what kind of feedback we get. This guy says still way busy and hard to focus. I think I probably showed to him before. He probably was in the forum before. That's decent comment. We'll kind of take it and look at it again. There's no way to compress viewer mode. Okay, that was me answering him. This guy's asking me for a link. I'm not too sure he has the link up there. So, and then that's me giving the direct link. And then this guy, sign up, you serious? I think he's just afraid to go, and he thinks I'm trying to spam him or something. That's fine. And then I answer another question. I just basically tell him again where to sign up. And then this guy is like, move to the crit pit. I have no idea what that means. If anybody knows what that means, comment on the video. I don't. And then I'll, let me see here. These are the forums. I don't think anybody answered me on those, but I want to show you this one because this was pretty. Some of these were really wild and negative. This is, again, we're looking for beta testers for Traffic Light, and we posted this in the forum. And this guy's worried about spamming, which is understandable. This guy was pretty critical. You think, like, there's nothing to read, coming soon. Well, we didn't have anything then, and we had a blog and information and a video of what it was. So Okay, come on, man. It's a totally new how is that not enough information? No, no, no. Okay, we had videos for these guys in a blog. So I don't know. I mean, they couldn't test the app because we were still in the process of developing it. Okay, and we basically responded. And this guy's just being sarcastic. Why wouldn't a professional not flock up to sign up? You have personally yourself, personal plan, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he's just being overcritical. I just shot out a blog, a video, an idea, and this guy is writing a book on this, thinking I'm trying to screw him or whatever. And then I mentioned we weren't releasing it because of copyright reasons, which was true. And this guy is trying to explain to me apparently he knows more legal stuff than our lawyer, according to him. But and then this guy is just, I don't know what the heck he's talking about. Low on scruples, high on, I don't know what the heck that is. That's a bad start. All right, he just, why wouldn't da. And then he's talking about be careful like ungloved fingers of a proctologist. Oh my God. And I just basically responded saying, we're not twisting your arm. If you want to test it, if you want to look at it, you can look at it. If not, don't. And now this guy is like, now it sounds like these guys were just going on. And there was another thing we launched, and these guys were even being more critical. But this guy is talking about a proctologist, and he's just really going overboard. And these aren't really that bad. I've seen really bad ones where they just butcher you, and you got to understand again that you're talking to other designers, and they may have a chip on their shoulder, they may have had a bad morning, a fight with their wife, their dog peed on the floor, whatever. There's just tons of things that you need to kind of, within doubt, don't take their input, basically. Because basically they are about, some of these, I mean, it's just not an best accurate way to get a critique. If you find a professional that runs a firm or is a professional designer, you've seen some of his work, and he's just not ranting and raving on a forum and knocking people down left and right, then those are the people you really want to talk to. So I think I've talked long enough on this subject. Just keep that in mind. No matter if you're on a forum, if you're talking to someone face to face, just step back a little bit, view the scenario, and as a third party, and that'll give you a better perspective on just viewing it, rather than just killing yourself and thinking you're worthless or whatever what thoughts may appear in your head as far as design. Because I just know it's extremely tough to get really bad feedback, but sometimes you do need it. But if it's from some guy that couldn't design his own, write his own name in sand, then it's pointless. So just don't let too much of that affect you, and just keep going and keep doing what you're doing, and change direction and alter course when you need to, and based on really good feedback. So I'll leave it at that, and I hope this was useful. Comment if you have any questions, and I will try to respond to your comments. I'm going to go through some of the comments later today and see if I can get some new videos up and maybe some new subjects up. Thanks very much for watching. Talk to you.